everybody, it's me Adele and welcome to my channel Sew for Serenity, where I talk to you about my sewing journey. Welcome back if you're a regular subscriber, and if you're new here I hope you enjoy this vlog. So welcome to this week's Friday Sews, where I talk to you about what I've been doing in the world of sewing and what my plans are for the week ahead. And oh my god, I've got so much exciting stuff to talk to you about, so let's crack on with it. So I've made notes today because I've got a lot to cover. So first of all, I have got two really exciting pieces of news which I will come to at the very end because you do not want to miss it. But before I do that, let's talk to you about what I'm wearing. So this is my first make of the week, which you saw my progress on this last week, but this is the Finya blouse by Barra Studios, which I made in this beautiful Moroccan crepe that I got from, where did I get it from? Rainbow Fabrics. And it has these beautiful ladies' faces with these big dangly earrings on, and I just thought it was great. I love a face print along with a leopard print. Basically my favourite prints are leopard print, faces and big plants. Not big plants, leaf prints, they're my favourite. So I'll stand up. It's an oversized top. I mean, I probably could have sized down, but I do really like the oversized look. I love the sleeves. It's a drop sleeve, button placket. It's not a fold over button placket. You attach the button plackets separately, and I just loved it. The construction was so lovely. Obviously the collar's a collar with a collar stand, so that is more difficult, and I did struggle, to be honest, because this fabric is so slippy and also stretched as well. I think if I did it again I would overlock all the edges or stay stitch some of the collar features, because it was I know it had stretched out, but I managed to pull it off and I'm really happy with it. Loved it. The instructions are so simple and clear. As I say, very simple construction. It's a front and back. You sew the placket on, which I always like, because if you really go wrong on the placket you can always take it off and reattach, whereas if it is a placket that is a fold over placket, it's part of the shirt and you're not going to be able to cut out another shirt piece. Came together really quickly. The only thing that delayed me getting this finished really was my buttons. I didn't really have any buttons in my stash that was just right, so I did order some buttons, and the buttons were from Pigeon Wishes and they are called Wicked. And the reason why they're called Wicked, I'm assuming, is because they are this green emerald colour and I love them. So it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I've got 5 left. So I think I got 15 in the packet. This takes 8 buttons and I love them. I'm so glad that I waited to get the green buttons because I think they just look really nice. I did have a bit of a disaster with this button placket. I shared with you, if you watched my vlog recently on the Hinterland dress, when I did the button placket on that, my buttonhole attachment on my Brother machine just kept dying. It'd do it fine for the first 3 buttons and then all of a sudden would just stop halfway through and do that thing it does where I'm doing this, where it just keeps sewing in the same spot, and it's like the feed dogs aren't working. And it's so frustrating because I then have to unpick the buttonhole, and if anyone's ever tried to unpick a buttonhole, it's not an easy feat really. And yeah, you have to be really careful or it damages the fabric. Well, there was 2 buttonholes in here that went wrong several times. I unpicked, I redid, and it did it again. I tried different buttonholes. I did a tester and it worked fine on the tester, and then changed my needle. I did so many different things and it just was a nightmare, and I'm okay with them now, and the buttons cover up any like messiness, but like I had to manually do some of them, and that's just no fun. And I think there's nothing worse than getting to the end of a garment and the buttons are like sometimes the last thing you do, and it's heartbreaking. I felt like crying, to be honest with you, because I just love this shirt so much and this fabric's not in stock anymore. So I went through all of that, but it was okay. But it does lead me on to a major decision that I made as a result of it, which I'll come on to in a minute. So yeah, as I said, so I'll stand up, Finya blouse, love it. It's got a I can't really show you, it's got a high-low hem. I've got a photograph, so I'll put the photographs in of me wearing it, because I wore it yesterday, so I managed to get some nice photographs in the garden in the sunshine, and I'm really, really happy with it. I really want to make some more of these. I know I say that about everything, but this really is my style. I think it's smart, casual, but still gives me that kind of coverage over my bum and my hips, which I don't really, not a lover of showing off, but yeah, I'm really happy with it. So for those of you that follow me, you'll know on Saturday I was privileged enough to be able to go to a sewing social, which is my first one that I've been to, and it was being held by the lovely Sally, who is the Staffordshire Sewist on Instagram. She, where she lives, they have a wonderful communal space where you can hire it out and obviously go and you can sit and sew together. So that's what she'd done. She'd hired out the room, and it was beautiful facilities, really modern, not a fusty like hall. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but you know, that's kind of what you envision when you think about these sewing socials. But no, it's a beautifully modern complex where she lives. It has a bar, it has a nail salon. Oh my god, it was so lovely. It had tea and coffee facilities. It was just, it was wonderful. So we lugged all out. I lugged my machine there and my overlocker. It's about 25 minutes away, and I met up there with the other Sally, Jen from, I think it's what Jenny Sews. I might have got that wrong. The lovely Jenny, and also Bex from What Bex Sews over on YouTube and Instagram, and So Sarah's Style, who is my buddy as well. And we all met up and we just had an absolutely fantastic time sewing. I actually cut out my project, which took quite a long time. A lot of other people were prepared, they'd cut their project out beforehand, but I just ran out of time. So I cut out my project there, which took up most of the morning, and obviously there's a lot of talking and gossiping, and if you want lots of footage and to see a lot of what we did in that day, please head over to Beck's YouTube video. I'll link it up here because she took some great footage, and I didn't really think there was any point me doing it if she already had, but I'll put some photographs in of the social as I'm talking about it. One of the great things about the sewing social was that we also had a swap table, and you'd be very proud of me. I didn't take any patterns. I took a lot of patterns along, but I didn't come away with any patterns. Do you think I did the same with fabric? No, I did actually get some fabric. So I took quite a lot of fabric with me to swap, and I'm really happy that they've been rehomed. Any fabrics that we didn't get picked up by the table, I am taking to my craft charity centre, which basically is just a charity shop for all crafting supplies. So I'll be taking, I've got a big bag of patterns and a big bag of fabric. But I picked up a few little items, and there is a bit of a colour palette here, and the colour palette is blue. So the first item that I got, and I don't know whose this was this piece of needle cord, and there's enough there I think to get something for Alice. It is just a scrap piece, but really I think the only thing you're going to get out of this really is some something for a child. So maybe a pair of dungarees or a little dungaree dress, something along those lines is what I will plan to make with that. But I think it's probably more of a winter make, so that will probably go in my winter stash of fabrics. But I thought that would be great to make her something, and I love all these turquoises, so yeah, that's lovely. The next was a beautiful leaf print in blue, and there's absolutely loads here. I don't know how much there is. It feels like a cotton to me, and this is it in navy. Don't know whose this was, but this is gorgeous. Now I think there's probably, hang on one second. There's over 3 meters there, so that could be a beautiful dress. But yeah, I'm loving blue at the moment. I'm loving leaf print, so that'll be a lovely dress for in the summer. So that was a good find. Snatched that up straight away. And then this fabric, I straight away thought beach cover up, which I need some new ones, and it's this fabric here. It's a woven fabric, and it's got this beautiful eyelet through it, and I just think that as a beach cover it will be lovely, just very simple. So that will be going on my pile for holidays. And then the final, oh no, I can say the final fabric, it's not the final fabric. These two fabrics were a last minute entry. They are just little pieces of cotton in this blue polka dot, which I thought was cute. And then also there was these scraps of strawberry fabric, that I thought would be perfect to make something for Alice, and I thought those two together would look really pretty as some kind of dress, so I picked those up as well. And then the final fabric, I ummed and ahed, I kept picking it up, putting it down, picking it up, putting it down, and it's basically a sweater knit, and it's this lovely glittery fabric. So yeah, can you see it's got the lurex running through it, and again that'll go away for the winter, but yeah, it's a lovely super soft, and there's looks like 1.5 meters there, and yeah, it's super soft on the inside. It's got like a cashmere feel. It's not cashmere obviously, but yeah, super soft and snuggly, so that will make a lovely jumper for the winter. So they were my fabrics that I collected, and yeah, it's great. It's like shopping, but it doesn't cost you anything. It's great. Now Sally will be hosting this sewing social every single month, and she has a Instagram page called the Staffordshire Sewing Social. There's going to be one in May. I can't actually make the one in May, but I will be going to the one in June, and again can't make July, but there will be spaces, limited spaces obviously, so if you're local to the area, get in touch with Sally and she will pop you either in, reserve you a place or put you on the waiting list. But yeah, I decided to make the carry blouse from Fibre Mood, which is going to be my second entry, this is my first, to the Sew April Blouse 23, being run by Ruan and from the Yorkshire Sew Girl and Gabrielle from Cloth Edit. So I've entered this one already, and this is once I've hopefully finished this other shirt, I will enter that as well. And the fabric I used, I'll just show you a scrap, is this lovely this kind of satin fabric, viscose satin fabric that I got from I think Stitch Fabrics and Rosenberg's from I think it was the Stitch Festival, or was it the Creative Craft Show? It was one of the Creative Craft Show I think, and I had this lovely cream colour, and it's got you know my lovely big cats on there, which I really love. It's got tigers, not cheetahs, is it cheetahs? Leopards on there. And this fabric was super slippy, and to be fair, Beck said to me, would the starch spray work? And actually it probably would have done, so I should have took her up on that, because there has been some fiddly moments with this shirt, and it's, to be honest with you, not been that joyous to make, but it looks amazing, but it's been a slog, and I haven't finished it yet, by the way. Let me turn the camera around and show you. Right, so this is the blouse. This is the carry blouse by Fibre Mood. It's got some beautiful details on it. It's got a fold over button placket that's top stitched all the way down the front. Really happy with my top stitching. Very, very neat. The collar was an absolute pain in the backside. It was so slippy. I am happy with the overall finish of it, but I would definitely use starch spray next time, because I don't have any, but Bex swears by it, so I'm going to get some. The back yoke is beautiful. And it's got this lovely, I don't know if you can see it, lovely like pleat, soft pleat detail here, which is gorgeous. And then I've got the sleeve on here, so it's a drop shoulder with just a set-in sleeve. There's no gathering to do. You can do a pleated version of the sleeve, but I didn't want to do that because I think on some of the versions that I'd seen, it does make it look wider, and I'm conscious I don't want to look wider. And yeah, it's got a button placket here. You can see I've never done a button placket before, and yeah, I wouldn't want you to zoom in too close on it because it's not the tidiest. It was hard work, but now I know how to do it. I understand the construction. It would be better next time. It's got a cuff on the sleeve there, and then there'll be some buttons that just go on to attach that, and then that'll just hang like this. So still got a few things to do. I've got to just hand stitch in the back, the collar at the back. I've got to put the buttons on, hem it, buttons on the sleeve, and then do the same on the other sleeve. But I'm really, really liking this. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful blouse, and I love the fabric. As I say, there are some super cool techniques on that blouse, but it's not been the easiest to sew. I don't think the instructions are that great, to be honest with you. They're a bit wordy. It's not always clear what they're trying to get you to do. So yeah, I'm not a fan of the instructions, to be honest, on this, but I do like the blouse. I'm looking forward to getting that finished. I haven't decided on buttons yet. I am thinking maybe nice gold buttons or something, but yeah, I'm not sure yet. Needless to say, I'm going to have to buy some, so I do need to actually start looking for those quite soon actually. So that's what I've been focusing on making this week. Finishing this blouse, getting my carry blouse. I wanted to get it finished, but obviously that hasn't happened. So plans for next week are to get that finished and uploaded onto Instagram so I can enter the challenge. And then the main plan that I have got for this weekend is a selfless sew. So my main plan for this weekend that I've got to get my finger out with really is my Ligon robe by Cashmerette, which I'm making for my friend Debbie. This is the fabric that I am making the Ligon robe in for my friend Debbie. Beautiful red jacquard, satin jacquard with this creamy pink background, creamy pink hearts with the red background, and then it's got this jacquard polka dot. So I've got 5 meters of that, as I said. So I'm going to make her the Ligon robe. Now it's already cut out the pattern because the pattern size I'm going to stick to the size that I made for my other friend, because I think that's a good fit. I don't want it to be too tight, and I think I'm going to go for not the full length, probably just the knee length one for the summer. So I want to get that cut out, and it's fairly simple sew. I want to get some starch because that fabric is going to be slip slidey. But yeah, that will be my focus this week for my Selfless Sew April 23 entry, or promotional entry, because I can't actually take part as a host. So for those of you that don't know, I'm hosting the challenge along with Claire from Stitch Hem Sew and Crystal from my social thread, and we are hosting the Selfless Sew April 23 challenge, where you basically make something for somebody else and can be in and winning lots and lots of prizes. That is all I'm going to be doing this week. I do have my Little Miss So and So box coming next week as well, so that will be on my list. Obviously I can't show you the fabric and everything because that's a surprise, but I will be getting that made up. I also received my Stitch and Ink subscription box last week. I've cut the fabric out, filmed my vlog, part of my vlog, and we'll be making up the pattern ready for hopefully a reveal next week as well. So I do, although that doesn't look like a lot, I have got a couple of other things that I will be making that will come to you in different content. Okay, so now on to my 2 bits of exciting news that I wanted to share with you. So last week I shared that I have become a brand ambassador for Sew Confident, which is a sewing school and fabric haberdashery shop franchise in Glasgow. That's the founding store. There is also a school in Chorley and also in Dundee. Now, on Monday, Jenny, who is the owner of Sew Confident, is launching her Confident Capsule Collection challenge. Now this is a 3-day non-sewing challenge which starts on Monday, and the challenges are just mini challenges that are all centered around helping inspire us in our dressmaking journey, no matter what level you are. So it's for people who haven't even picked up a sewing machine before to people that are advanced sewists. So a capsule wardrobe or collection is a collection of essential clothing items that can be mixed and matched to create a number of amazing outfits. And this is what the Confident Capsule Collection, or CCC for short, course that Jenny runs over 12 weeks is all around, creating you a great capsule wardrobe. And they provide all of the materials, all of the patterns, and also all of the learning, and that's through online, through pre-recorded, through lives. It's not an in-person thing, so anybody can join in wherever you are. So the course starts in May, but on the build up to the course starting, there is this challenge that Jenny's hosting, and it's completely free to enter. It's over 3 days and it's over 3 themes. The first day is all about getting your kit on, whatever that means. Day 2 is the dressmaking dream, and then day 3's theme is the vision. And then on the so that's ran from the Monday to the Wednesday, and then on the Sunday the 30th there is a masterclass where all the winners are announced of the challenge. And the challenge has amazing prizes. So top prize is if you complete all 3 challenges, you get a free space on the course, which would be exciting. Now that's worth up to £650. There's also a favourite day 3, so the Vision, which is day 3 challenge, you can win a fabric bundle if you are the winner of that. There's also going to be a Facebook community and an Instagram community, and the winner of that, person who's most active on there, wins 2 meters of Liberty fabric. And then also on the masterclass session, there will be a winner of that as well. One lucky winner who is on that masterclass session on the Sunday could win some Janome luggage. So as I say, the challenge is completely free to sign up. You don't have to take part in every single day. You can choose to take part in one or all of them, or just none of them. It's entirely up to you. When you do sign up to the challenge, you do get a free Fabric 101 guide, and it's all about what fabric suit what kind of makes. It's just got loads of information about really selecting the right fabric for the right project. And I know no matter how long you've been sewing, it can sometimes be a minefield, so that's just a benefit of signing up anyway. But I will be taking part. I will be joining in on the live challenges on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I hope you can join me too. If you want to sign up, I put all the details and the link to click to sign up in my YouTube notes on this vlog, so please select that link and go through so they can see where you've come from, and I will see you there. But yeah, it will be a fabulous challenge, and I really urge you, no matter where you are in the world, to take part. Right, finally, my amazing news that I want to share with you is I brought a new sewing machine. Okay, so when I had this disaster with my buttonholes, it was the second time this has happened to me, and I was peed off. So I decided enough's enough. I'm going to bite the bullet and buy myself a new sewing machine. So that's what I've done. I've purchased a FAF 630 Quilt Ambition, and I cannot wait for it to come. It's coming today, so yes, there will be an unboxing video coming this way for you soon. So I'll be recording that over the weekend and I will upload it, but I cannot wait to get going with it. I ummed and ahed about doing it, and to be honest with you, seeing Sarah buy a new machine really motivated me and made me realise that it's something that will really enhance my sewing journey. And I wasn't going to do it till next year, but because I was having all these problems with my current machine, I just thought, you know what, I'm going to bite the bullet and do it. So that is coming today. I'm so excited, and I just think, yeah, it's going to have all the bells and whistles that I don't currently have. So I will do an unboxing video, as I say, and share that with you. Okay, so that's it. That's my news. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I hope you get some sewing done this weekend. If you please sign up for the CCC challenge. I really urge you to. It'd be an amazing couple of days getting engrossed in the sewing community as well. Please click the like button if you've liked this video, and if you don't subscribe already, please consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you all soon. Happy sewing. Bye.